Kotoko. They will be there in their numbers. Can they really rattle Kotoko?
Well, unfortunately for them, they failed to win all their big games. And one of the big games has to do with their fixture against Mediama Sporting Club. The game ended in a draw. And then the last one at home against 11 Wonders, the game ended 1-1. And so, obviously, it's not really going well for them. Their last 3 games, Hohoe United, they are winless at home. Their last 3 home games. And one is against Aduana FC. They lost by 2-0. And then the last 2 draws against Almighty 11 Wonders and also Mediama Sporting Club. So they have a lot of work to do. For Asante Kotoko, in their last 5 away matches, they've only lost once. And that is the game against Asake Oli Stars, where they lost by 2-1. But then apart from that, they've been a very consistent side, winning 2 of their away games against Brekum Chelsea and also against Hartlepool, drawing 2 of the games against one difficult side, Samatex, and also one also away against Vision FC. But let's look at Kotoko in their last 5 matches against newly or promoted sides in the Ghana Premier League. It could be a side that's returnees or a newly promoted side. And this is their last 5 matches against them. In the 2023-24, we had the likes of Nations FC all making it in the Premier League. But this is the last 5. They beat Bofo Akwatano 2-0. They also lost to Heart of Lions 1-0. Then in 2024-25 season, they drew against Asake Oli Stars 0-0 against Young Apostles. And they lost 3-1 to Vision FC. So, of course, the last 5, they lost against Vision FC and also against Heart of Lions. In their last 10 games against a debutant in the Premier League away, Kotoko have only lost once against Vision FC, because in the 2021-22, it was Bebieni Gold Stars. Kotoko beat them in Bebieni. Against Accra Lions, Kotoko picked a victory in that season. That year, we saw RTU also returning back in the Premier League, but they are not returnees. They are not newly promoted sides. They are returnees. In 2022-23, we saw 4 newly promoted sides. Kotoko Royals, Kotoko beat them. Tamale City, Kotoko picked points against them away. In Swatraman and also FC Samatex, they were all newly promoted sides, but Kotoko picked points against them. Then in 2023-24 season, we saw Kotoko drawing against Nations FC 2-2. Last season, Kotoko lost to Vision FC, who are newly promoted side, and drew against Asake Oli Stars. So, of course, it's expected to be difficult. But coach made a point about one key player, Safiano Osman, who is going to be available for Hohoe United. He's been a very key player for the side, and is one player to watch out for going into the fixture. Safiano has been a star player for Hohoe United. He has 3 assists to his credit, and I want us to look at his strengths. And without Safiano Osman, Hohoe United are not a difficult side. And again, this is Safiano Osman creating a penalty for his side. And so Safiano...
He looks like one of the most important players in that Hohoe team.
Yes, he's the most important player. He's the most important creative player in the side, because Hohoe would want to play from the flanks. And Safiano is the ball distributor. And sometimes you find him at the right side, taking charge from Senna Ati, pushing Senna Ati forward to create chances. And this is one of the chances he created against Bechim. He went in for the ball, won a penalty for his side. Unfortunately, Coach made emphasis. He failed to convert it. And he was expected to increase his tally. So far, he has 4 goals.
But you need to give credit to Benjamin as well, the goalkeeper of Bechim United. He has been brilliant. I saw him against Mediama, and he put up a show on that day.
Yes, and Benjamin, of goalkeeper for Bechim, is taking over from Dari Aziz Aruna, and it looks like now Bechim United do not have any problem in terms of goalkeeping, but they would have a lot of work to do. But there's one thing Kotoko must be careful about, and that is the counter-attack from Safiano. And this is Safiano as well. Look at what Safiano did with the ball. And again, he made sure that he sends one in. And this is a beautiful assist by Safiano. But let's look at Kotoko as well. And they have similarities. We know Peter Amido Aqua is a winger, but Safiano is an attacking midfielder. But Peter is always in the 18-yard box. And if you don't find him from the flanks, then you have to scan through the 18-yard box. If you find him there, then he's at a position waiting for the ball to convert. And this is one of the chances he converted against Karela United. He was in the 18-yard box. Sometimes you find wingers outside, but then for Peter Amidu Akwa, he always locates, gets the ball at the right spot, make sure that he converts and put his side at a good position. Again, you find Peter Amidu Akwa in the 18-yard box as well here. And so he's very dangerous. And Hohoe United, this is a signal, and this is Peter. He was around here. He made sure that he got the ball. He was closer to the ball to convert it and make it for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So it's a difficult one for Hohoe United, especially with their defense. Kwame Paul, John Alosode, Solomon Adomakun,
experienced players.
They would have to do a lot of, because Peter Amidu Akwa is going to mount pressure on them. And then
he's back in the country. Quick one, how would Kotoko set up?
Hamzata is versatile. He operates from the center back. He can also give you that right back position display. And at this venue, this is how coach would want to play. Have a lot of center backs. And he wouldn't want to surge forward more because you are going to play against William Udrohu and Sena Ati. These are two creative wingers, and that is how Hohoe plays. They want to play from the flanks. And then you have Safiano also around. Francis Odum, he is a former Dreams FC striker and will be leading the attack for the side. And so a good player to watch out for. Safiano is the number 10, but always around this area, making sure that in the absence of Sena Ati, he can take charge and also make sure that he operates with Sena Ati to create more chances. And so a lot of work for Joseph Amoa if he is the one to start for the side. And then Al-Kasim Haruna would be in the midfield. But for Kotoko, I want to see the two strikers again, Morifin Donsu and Kwame Poku. The last game, we saw the two of them start. And I'm sure the coach would want to build on and give them the opportunity as well to prove themselves wrong.
I think Ansu is injured.
Yes, so
probably it's going to be Zakaria Husseini.
So because the last game it was difficult for him.
No, but he did very well in the second half. So Ansu is injured, and I'm not sure he's going to play. And of course, Kwampuku, I don't know whether he's forgetting how to play.
Yes, and so of course, and so this would be the Kotoko attack. We have Peter Amidu Akwa. We've spoken about him. He will be a very dangerous man for the side. And Inusa Adam, coach spoke about him. Inusa is former United winger, very swift on the ball, very creative, and also he's going to make sure that he creates chances for the strikers. But a lot of work for Kwame Paul and then Solomon Adomakun. Adomakun has 2 red cards already in the Ghana Premier League. I want to see how he's going to comport himself, against Kwame Poku, Morifin Donsu, and Peter Amidu Akwa. And I'm sure coach would utilize Peter Amidu Akwa on Solomon Adomakun because of his tackles. And they are going to win more of the balls. A midfield battle, I want to see Hubert Jewu and then Osei Senior. Because Osei Senior has 2 most valuable player awards. He's been one of the creative players for Hohoe United. But like I said, it is going to be a wing play, and the big advantage goes for Hohoe United. They know how to operate on the field. They know how to use the field so much. But Kotoko away games are very good. They make sure that Lord Hilary Adabo sits back, soak all the pressure, and make sure they build on counter-attack. So I want to see Kwame Poku, Morifin Donsu, put pressure on the Hohoe United.
And definitely, if you want to see the game, it will be like